Welcome back, everybody. Picking back up with more Frostpunk, the last autumn here. We've got the shaft structure getting built slowly but surely. Got a notice here. What is this? Bad omen. Great. This morning the camp is strangely quiet. People pass the bad news in hushed voices. An owl is perched atop the scaffolding despite it being broad daylight. They were superstitious even in the best of times, but here, in this remote, harsh place, they see it as a worst omen. Worse than a herd of black cats. The construction site workers refuse to return to work while the bloody bird sits there. They also say that to shoo it away would bring even worse luck. What do we do? Let's wait, and construction will stop for 4 hours. Or shoo it away and discontent rises. I mean, discontent is not a problem for me right now. Let's shoo it away. Everybody get back to work. This is ridiculous. Okay. Interestingly, our discontent didn't actually go up right there, but we had, because we have the public house. I mean, it looks like it kept it at 0 there. Okay, the tavern. The tavern looks deserted. The signboard over the door says Pole Star, something French that I'm not even going to attempt to say. Food rations here. The tavern isn't abandoned after all. A rotund man is bustling about, hefting crates and trunks on a sledge. He introduces himself as the owner of this fine establishment. While the French were around, I had patrons all day long. Workers curing hangovers with a breakfast, engineers drinking buckets of coffee over their maps and blueprints, and in the evening, all together working hard on the next hangover. All of them chatting in bloody French. Now it's over. Take whatever you need. I'm leaving for good. Sites discover a railroad track. And we get 71 rations from him, so that's cool. All right, railroad track. Or the rapids. Let's see what the railroad track is. What do these guys have with them right now? Just food. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going. 14 hours. Okay. See what they can do. Still doing all right-ish on coal. Oh, what do we have? Hot bath. Sir, an engineer came forward complaining that some people use the bathhouse for sex. Animals. With the noises they make it impossible to relax. Will you put an end to this depravity? Depravity. Let's see here. Of course. Motivation will fall slightly. Discontent will fall slightly. It's none of my business. Discontent will rise slightly. Or we need a place for this. I'll have 3 days to sign the House of Pleasure. I mean, ultimately, if they can still keep it sanitized in there and whatnot, you know, it's really none of my business. Discontent will rise slightly. That's okay. I'm okay with that. So let's see. Still got 4 hours until people get here. Drafting machines or research, so we should be, yeah, optimize materials. What does this do? Cost of structural profiles is down by 20% and the time required to make them is decreased by 50%. Oh, wow. Foundry, produce heat-resistant steel composites. No, I'm not worried about that right now. Food and health. Fishing harbor we still haven't built. I mean, at this point we might need to, well, no, we still have tons of food. We have tons and tons of food. I'm not worried about that. Ships bring large quantities of basic materials from local sources and are efficiently unloaded. Okay, so they unload even faster. A steam sawmill or a charcoal kiln. Oh gosh. Uses intense heat to char up to 70 wood per standard workday, producing 210 coal. Oh, goodness gracious. I think we'll do the docks. We'll research improved docks yet again. Now we are going to have people coming with who are going to need houses. We can get them housed once they get here. Still not doing too great on steel at this particular juncture. Let's see. Nothing's still going. Shaft structure, we've gotten them down at least a little bit. This building provides the whole construction site with fresh air, improving safety in all workplace. 250 coal per day by one ventilation plant. I wonder if we built more, if it would be helpful. Let's see here. If these guys are only working... Yeah, if those guys are working short shift, this thing is working short shift. No ventilation plants active at this time of day. Okay, yeah, because the work is... That'll hopefully let our coal build up a little bit in the off hours. This thing is full. Storage limit reached. Man, do we have to build another one? No? Yikes, I don't know. Transport has arrived. Okay, good. What do we have? 10 people who need a house? We can do that. Build that one right there, and you know what? We'll go ahead and just put another one right there so we've got it for the inevitable next group. I mean, we need to get another group in there collecting steel. And then everybody else we can put in here, I think. Yeah, there we go. 35. Okay. Workers out to... You know, we're still doing okay on wood. We might... Doing that charcoal kiln might not be a bad thing for us, but we're going to need workers. I mean, here, let's see. 24, so we can only get 12 workers right now. We'll wait. We'll wait. See if we get anything good. Ah. Oh, you know, I have not used prayer for a while. Oops. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Got it used. That's good. Yeah, people who are hungry, you know, really putting the food way over here was a bad a bad decision, given how far they all have to walk. You know, that's my fault. I will own that one. I messed that up. Foragers have reached the railroad track. Railroad track runs from one horizon to the other. It's enormous. The rails are almost knee-high and run on very wide sleepers. There's nothing more we can do here. A straight stretch of gigantic railroad track. Storehouse or 3 graves. Well, I mean, we'll check out storehouse. It looks like a huge storehouse of some sort. Yeah, absolutely. Oops. Absolutely go check it out. 14 hours to arrive. I may... Hang on, what is it? 15? What is... Let's see here. Let's... Oops. Dang it. Whoops. What was our... Like the generator construction. Is this saying... That thing requires a steam core. Oh no. That thing requires a steam core. Oh no. Dang it. We might have to... I mean, possibly have to disassemble that one. And we're going to have to build the... We haven't even researched the fishing thing yet. Hang on, what can we do? Oh man, we can get 1 steam core right now and that's it. Can we get any? I'm not understanding. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 1 steam core and some more workers. Yeah, and 6 workers. Let's do it. Let's get them in here. Motivation falls. As it does. 20% on the progress here. Let's go ahead and... How are we doing on the schedule? About a day ahead of schedule. I don't think they're going to get this thing done. Let's get that back to normal shift, everybody. Normal shift. Everybody get out there. I know nobody's happy about it, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Book of Laws. What was I gonna do over here? Let's see. Was there something on labor? After hours equipment maintenance. Everybody gets upset just a little bit, but accident risk will be reduced. Do it. Ooh, that was a lot of discontent right there. One controversial law. Oh, wow. By golly. That was rather significant right there. I don't feel good about it either, gang, but you know, we need everybody doing some good things, okay? We'll go ahead and take that. I mean, this thing is full. So take that down. Let's go ahead and get more people in there. What do we have? What do we have? Toxic gases. Sir, we have a situation. We've detected a dangerous concentration of toxic gas across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but we'll keep them working. We have no choice. The gases are venting from the depths of the source, and their toxicity level changes constantly. We will monitor it and warn you about any changes 24 hours in advance. I see. Workplace safety falls by 1 level. I mean, I've got the vent thing there as much as I can. Ugh. Toxic gases concentration will rise tomorrow. Great. Just what I wanted to hear. We really need, we gotta get that harbor researched like soon. Okay. The fishing harbor so we can get some food. I am inclined to just move this thing. I may do that maybe overnight or something so they don't have to walk so far. Ridiculous problem to have. Food and health, fishing harbor, research it. Won't take real long. And hopefully we will have enough enough people. Care house, bathhouse, medical post, cookhouse. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Not adjacent to a street. That is just fine. And we'll build that across like that. And then by golly, we can tear this one down. Okay. Well, still doing some good things getting that built. We are going to end up behind schedule, unfortunately. So this thing's full too. Now, did we already do... So the upgrade that happened here, it just took place. I don't have to do anything else with that. I'll tell you what, we are living by the edge of our teeth with our coal here too. Ugh, gosh. It is just everything all the time. End of a world. Sir, an engineer received a letter from relatives in India. They explained that a sudden frost devastated their plantation and they are going back to England. As the colony is descending into chaos and the population is rising up against the British rule. Surely we cannot let such information impact the morale of our people. Censor the letter or don't censor the letter. Censor the letter. It doesn't look like discontent rises nor motivation falls. So, yeah, censor it. Censor it as much as we can. 12 hours to finish this thing still, and it is not particularly healthy to be working in there. So sorry, everybody. I wish I could do more for the toxic gases here. I mean, I even built the ventilation plant. I thought we would have that resolved, but it doesn't look like it. All right, let's keep it going. Here we go. Fishing harbor researched. All right, let's build it. Fishing harbor. Where can we build it? Invalid placement location. Well, where can I build it? Oh, I can only... I bet I have to build it in one of these places. Ah, shoot. Well, this one's not doing anything for me right now. $19 wood is all that's... How much is in here? So here, if we dismantle that, how much wood is sitting right here? Won't even tell me. Dismantle that. And then we can see foragers have reached the storehouse. Normal speed, please. The store is filled with crates used to transport steam cores, dozens of them, enough to power an entire fleet of dreadnoughts. Most crates are empty. The sign over the entrance says, Ministry of the, I don't know, colonies, probably depot number 4. It's not surprising that other nations also seek refuge in the north, but the scale of this operation is astonishing. An ancient storekeeper opens a big leisure at our site. The old man apparently took us for French engineers. Bonjour, messieurs. Something else in French, lots more in French, and he seems to offer us a shipment of steam cores. No. We will get some steam cores, but it looks like there's a chance of combat there. Or we won't get any steam cores. Honesty above all. We told the storekeeper about his mistake. For a moment, we weren't sure whether he's about to burst into anger or tears. Then he closed the ledger and muttered a single sentence before he left. Thank you. And I don't know, something about honor. He's happy with our honor, I guess. Okay. So nothing else for us to do there. We'll go check out the 3 graves here. Alright. Oh, gosh.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Yep. Stow your tools, everybody. Oh, we still got research we can do. Forager carts to make them move faster. Construction. Optimize materials. Yeah, that can't hurt. Okay. What can we do? Oh, here we go. Well, no. Still dismantling the reloading station. So are we going to lose the wood pile then too? No. 128 wood still sitting there. That is not bad. Can I still build the fishing harbor? Yes. And we can do a... we could do a gathering post. I mean, I don't really need to right now, so I actually don't think that I'm going to. Boy, our coal is going to hurt us. Okay. Yeah, out of raw food. That's alright, we'll get some more raw food soon. Well, I mean, once the harbor's built anyway, so maybe not soon. Eventually. Eventually we will get some more. And we got 5 hours until we get some more workers, so. How much longer do we think? It doesn't say. Alright, let's get that thing built and see who we have to put in there. Got some people sick from being out here working. Ah, workers, of course. Of course we need workers. Oops. There you go. Yeah, steel's still coming in. Got 4 sick people. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and max. Boy, yeah, the workers. Workers are just hugely important in this. As is to be expected. 1, 2, and yeah, we'll leave it like that. There we go. We are not doing anything to make ourselves self-sustainable here either. I mean, the fact that this, the fact that we've got this ship, this bunch of steel down here that we can't get to right now tells me that this is all gonna freeze. This is all gonna freeze, and we're gonna have to, you know, walk down over here or something. There we go. Workers. 1, 2. Wood, we're still doing okay. It's the steel that I'm most worried about. So can we build more? Oh gosh, upgraded docks, large quantities of basic materials. Oh man. Yep, and yep, and yep. All right. Everybody get out and build those new, please.
Get up, people. There's work to be done.
You guys can get out there and take care of those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Workers trapped. Sir, an explosion in the generator's foundations caused a tunnel collapse, trapping several workers. Unfortunately, we can't send a rescue team since we don't have one. Due to low priority given to the workplace safety in the shaft, the crews working there lack adequate training. We don't have a safety team. Blow up the cave in. The trapped workers will live. Construction progress will be set back by 40%, or keep working. The trapped workers will die and motivation will fall greatly. Gosh darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Let's see if we can keep the workers alive. I mean, we have to have the workers. Blow up the cave in, and let's try to. Ooh, boy, there went that discontent. Look at that. Oh, man. We have been really doing quite a lot, actually, to focus on safety here. So I take it a little bit. Oh gosh, do we have to build a? No. Okay. I was worried we were past due on building the care house there, but that is not the case. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that thing working. I think it's closed right now because of because we're upgrading. Well, anyway. There we go. Labor. Work standardization. Discontent rises slightly. Using short shifts will cause a little discontent. Workplaces will be 10% more efficient during those short shifts.
Regulations have
And
changed.
discontent up again. I don't even mind if they don't like me, as long as, you know, the motivation is still there, you know. I'll be the common bad guy. Construction site strike. Oh my gosh. Sir, people at the construction site stopped work. A worker climbs an overturned wheelbarrow and shouts to his fellows. We saved our friends, sure, this time, but as long as the deadline is more important than us, such catastrophes will keep happening. Who's going to slave now to repair the damage? And how many of us won't make it home in one piece? We need to do something. Great. You guys are on strike. So what do I do about that? Negotiate the end of the strike with the workers. Negotiate. Better work conditions. Raise the workplace safety above dangerous. Have 3 days to pass comfortable quarters. Oh, that wouldn't even be too hard. Try to appease them with extra rations. 41 food rations. Discontent raises greatly. We don't want that. Comfortable quarters. We can do that. Yeah. We'll do comfortable quarters. Happy to help. Who should we lean on? Oh my gosh, it's like a labor simulator here. The first strike is over, but it won't be the last. We need to address the labor issues if we are to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given a voice and be involved in decisions, while the engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Will you empower the workers and establish the labor union, or strengthen the engineers' role and build the factory inspectorate? I'll have to build the labor union, and new labor laws will favor the workers, or I'll have to build the factory inspectorate and new labor laws will favor the engineers, who aren't doing a whole lot of work anyway. But frankly, I would trust their expertise. Like we need them for research. Oh gosh. Engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. I'm gonna do that. Internal promotion or overseers. What is this? Internal promotion promotes 5 workers to engineers. Oh, interesting. Motivation will rise slightly. And overseers raise discontent in nearby workplaces. Oh gosh, what is this? Inspections. Overseers will visit workplaces to motivate employees and enforce compliance of proper procedures. Oh my gosh. Alright, we gotta wait to sign a new law anyway. Discontent just went down though quite a bit, so hopefully we can have a long list of safety violations to report. No one likes that, Lucian. At least there will be somebody to look after our safety. That's right. Why is this thing not on? Turn on. By golly. Okay. Foragers have reached the 3 graves. The dots turn out to be graves. The headstones read Lob, Prolof, and Below. Who were they? Why were they buried in such a remote place? We'll never know. So, Trapper's Cabin, 13 hours, or that place. A huge silhouette of a train, basically. We're going to do the Trapper's Cabin here. And we can see a cabin under a rock. We'll head that way. See what we can find. They should be bringing in... Yeah, good. Okay. We gotta keep working on safety stuff here, basically, or we're gonna get just rocked. We're nearly to enough steel, so I'm gonna wait. And there's enough steel. And we are gonna really start focusing on some of these safety upgrades as soon as I can here. Unfortunately, we are going to be behind schedule. About 23 hours ahead of schedule still, though. Good, okay. And next time we're going to have to build some steam exchangers and structural profiles. Oof, jeez. It is always something, huh? We're out of steel. Yep, that's fine. I did not realize that the ship location would be the same. What was that? Oh, end of the work shift, I guess. Okay. All right. So that should be turned off. Yep, that is now turned off. Gosh, we just need more. And more workers. We'll keep it coming. Keep it coming as much as we can. More and more gases. Only 50% progress since we had to blow that thing up. Ugh, gosh. We do still have, there we go, people are getting fed. Unfortunately, we do have some sick people here. Foragers have reached the trapper's cabin. Food rations. A cast iron stove stands beside a desk and a sturdy chair. 2 books lie on the desk. On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection or the Preservation of Favored Races in the Struggle for Life by Charles Darwin. And Voyage to the Center of the Earth, a novel by Jules Verne. There's also a crate of canned food here. These are good books, yeah. Well, we'll read them someday, but for now, let's take the food. Okay, all right. Well, that's it for that. So we'll head up to this thing. Looks like a big silhouette looking down the tracks. It's probably a big train or something. 1 day and 2 hours. All right. Get out there and do what you can. Do what you can with what you got. Now, interestingly here, we're getting a second pile of things that is not part of the loading station. It's just kind of sitting out there. I mean, it'll be nice to have those, I guess, but we don't have any way to really effectively collect them. What do we have? Harbingers of Doom. People across the whole camp leap to their feet, awakened by the sound of angry screeches. Dozens of huge birds are circling over the construction site. The owls are back, moan terrified workers. It's a sign. The heavens warn us. We shouldn't be here. We're doomed. After a while, the birds disappear above the bay, leaving our people severely shaken. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Heckin' owls. This whole scheme is looking more ridiculous each day. It's a sign we're doomed. It's the wrong state of mind, Elizabeth. Okay, we do have some sick people here, so let's get another medical post. Not adjacent to a street, that's okay. Alright, here we go. So you guys are working a short shift anyway. We'll get that onto the short shift as well. We've got a few people working there, a few people working there. Which is good because we are running low on food rations. About 2 days worth of food rations at this point. Not great. Oh wow, we got a bunch of coal sitting out here.
Attention, the work shift starts.
Yep, everyone please get to work, thank you. I would consider it a personal favor. Got some engineers we can put in there, good. Oh, what do we have to do? We have to, oh gosh, yeah. Comfortable quarters. Okay, that won't be a problem. And then the factory inspectorate we have to build. What is that? Let's see. Labor. 60 wood, 25 steel. Of course it's some huge gaudy building. The engineers would have it no other way. Yeah, we can build it right there, by golly. I'll get the next research going on first. Okay, perfect. Safety improvements. Various modifications which will improve workplace safety at the profile's manufacturer by 1 level. Takes 10 hours. Ventilation plant coupling. Food and health. Finer mesh. Fishing nets with finer mesh will let us catch smaller fish as well, raising efficiency by 10%. Oh gosh. Steam reloading stations for more efficiency. Generator construction. I mean, I haven't even started a lot of this stuff. Optimized protection. Improved planning reduces cost of protective structures to 4 structural profiles. Safety improvements allows an additional ventilation plant. Oh, that's interesting. Redesign of ventilation plants using more efficient aeration blowers, which cuts the coal use by 15%. Yeah, that could be nice. We'll go ahead and do that one to start. And then let's see here. What was it? The factory inspectorate. All right, let's build it. Oh gosh, dang it! It moved at the last second there. Darn it. Out of steel. Yes, we are. You are correct. Motivation's actually still doing okay. We've got to get this done, guys. About a day ahead of schedule still. Wow, gosh, that is incredible because we should not be. Oh, man. Not too long here until we're going to have hopefully some more. Yeah, it had some more people on it. There we go. Workers and a steam core. Good. Where are we going to use that, though? What are we going to... We've got another steam core. Oh, we've got 4 steam cores at this point? By golly. All right. Well, I've got some construction things that I need to build here that I haven't even researched yet to help keep this thing going. I've got a few workers to play with here. I don't know. We're doing such a balancing act. I mean, we're never getting any of our resources up as high as I would like them to. I think we're going to leave this one here, and I am going to need to think about what we want to do here. Because we're also going to have to pass that law. Oh, was it comfortable quarters? Which means we're going to have to build a couple more tents. Okay, yeah, that's actually not that big of a deal. That's not that big of a deal. But we're also probably going to need some sort of collection point back here for all this coal. I don't know. Lots of moving pieces. Lots of moving pieces. Okay. Alrighty. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And of course, thanks for watching.